Greetings everyone, this is Elizabeth and I am happy to be here today to do a review of some items from Amazon. Now this is the little shop that is on Amazon and they have some crafty things. Ms. Carla had sent me info saying they were looking for some people to do some reviews. She has purchased their scrapbooking paper, card making paper, you know, designer paper from them, and was really happy with it. So I reached out to them and said, you know, I heard you're looking for some people to review your items. And so they sent me these, the hot glue gun and the pipe cleaners. We're going to start with the hot glue gun. This is how it comes. There's no bubble wrap or any kind of wasted paper like that. It is a very snug fit. So that was really nice. And then of course it did come in a bigger box because it was the 2 items. It's got some finger protection so you can, you know, if you need to touch something, because you know that glue gets super duper hot. Hopefully this one gets super duper hot. I'm going to put my other phone on do not disturb. Now this one I was really interested in. Now if you follow my channel, I do have a hot glue gun system that I absolutely love. And this one is more affordable because my Ryobi, I love that. But you know, not everybody can afford that. It's got a nice little glue hole. Comes apart. I kind of like this detaching thing there. So we're gonna see how it works, because there's what's the instructions say. Heats fast, control temperature automatically. You know, this is a 80/120 watt dual temp hot glue gun, 12 glue sticks, 3 finger protectors, clean the obstacles, operating, connect the cord, insert, plug in, preheat, start. Okay, so it has to have the cord plugged in while it's in use. However, it has that easy detachable, so something happens like to this end while it's plugged in, you can detach it that way. Maybe you have small space, but you can leave this plugged in for easy access, put your glue gun away, all that fun stuff. So let's get it plugged in. We've got the 12 glue sticks in there. They are the fatties, so that's nice. This is one that I have. You can buy them in all sorts of lengths. I am going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's weird. That one's just hanging out there. Hanging out in space. So we'll put that back in there. Is there a hole in the bag? But if you follow me, be sure to hang out. Yeah, be sure. Follow me. Hang out with me. Oh, look at that. That comes off. I wonder if you can get different tips for this. But anyways, that's nice. If it gets cloggied up, you know, you can maybe, I don't know. That's kind of cool. That comes apart. Why does it come apart? Yeah, it doesn't say why it comes off, but I'm assuming it's a cleaning feature, maybe. But, and we'll get this plugged in. Give me a moment. Okay, as soon as we turn it on, the little light lights up in the back. You can kind of see that. Okay. And then, don't do this at home. This is going to start heating up, okay? And thought I unplugged it there. I'm actually not going to use their glue sticks. I'm going to send my glue stick through this because I am going to give this away in December. And why December? Because I want to use it. I'm going to use it a few times in some videos and card projects, regular projects, just to make sure it's going to stay working. And that way there you guys get a good feel. I do like that it stands. That's why I bought my Ryobi, is because it stood up. No more of this and whatnot. It's supposed to have a low to no drip, you know, so hopefully it doesn't drip as much. And you just insert your glue stick right into the back, shove it up there until it stops, and then your trigger is attached to this little piece in there. See that wiggling a little bit? And what it does is it grabs it and shoves the glue stick forward. And to get a steady stream, you just give a steady pressure on the trigger, okay? And you'll be able to there we go. I think I wasn't all the way to the front with it. You just give a pull on your trigger. You're going to give a nice even steady pressure, and you're going to get that glue to run out. Now it does say it takes about 1.5 minutes. Preheat the gun for 1 to 3 minutes. Okay. This is funny. It says it is forbidden to take off the remaining glue stick out of the glue gun. You can keep it in the glue gun for the next use. As you're not going to go to jail if you yank it out. It's just recommended you don't. Okay. Once you start threading your glue, it just stays there. Okay. You don't have to take this out. It's not going to get dusty and unusable or anything. It's got a nice slick coating. You just wipe that off. I did give it a little extra squeeze there to check, and you can see it's bubbling. It's hot, you guys. Okay. Don't touch this in the heat up process. That's why they give you these little guys. And again, I'm not going to open these. I'm not going to mess with them. I've done hot glue guns a bazillion times. I just know. Watch your fingers. Okay. It does come in handy if you're like gluing fabrics or little things. If you got to push it down, that glue is going to spread out. Ooh, look, it's starting to, and it is dripping because I pulled the trigger. Okay, so we're going to use it and see how it does on its own. But inevitably, all glue guns drip. The better ones drip less. Okay. And when you're out there shopping for a glue gun, you're going to look for qualities that, one, get super hot. Okay, the hotter the better, because the hotter the glue is, the little bit more time you have to work with it. Because hot glue, as soon as it leaves its heating source, it dries, or not dries, but it hardens really quickly. Okay. Sitting here, this thing just doesn't want to. I can't get the ribbon open. I really want to work on a little project with you. Keep an eye on my channel. This should, I'll be doing some videos and it'll pop in here and there. And then in December, I'm going to give it away. Because I have my Ryobis. I love my Ryobis, but I know they're super expensive. And not everybody can afford that. Okay. So I'm going to clean this off right onto there. Give a little squeeze right there. Like so. And then I'm going to put a little bit of ribbon on it. Okay. And I know I'm going to be careful because it's going to be hot. Get that on there. And then get it on. We're just going to coat this little guy, see how well it does. Glue guns are good for all sorts of projects. Outdoor projects, things like that. Pretty fun stuff. And we'll just... We're actually just going to make a project. I hope you guys don't mind. I am going to fast forward though, and I'll show you how this little guy works out, and I'll tell you how I feel about the glue gun. And then, like I said, we'll see it again in the future on my channel in use, you know, with all the different crafts I like to do. And we'll see how it does. We got our first little layer. So we decorated our little wooden piece with some fabric and the hot glue, and it worked really good. Oops, except me smudging it. Well, if that happens once, and just do it, do it some more so it looks like it was intentional. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. A little happy accident. Look at that. Oh, I like that. So I'll have a nice little fall ornament for my tree. And the glue gun has been running the whole time. It's 29 minutes on my counter there. And it's good. It's not super duper hot like the Ryobi gets, but again, that's $100 versus, you know, I think this is like $25 on but you'll be able to do a lot of crafty projects with it still. And being able to use the fatty little glue sticks, you're going to be able to do a lot. Because look, I don't even have to put a replacement in. We glued all of this guy up. We're going to use it here again. After we clean up our mess, we're going to look at the pipe cleaners. All right, so now onto the pipe cleaners. It is a 670 piece pipe cleaner set, and I say set because it does come with googly eyes. So if you got little kids or you know, little craft projects, oh my goodness, look at those little crafty projects. Ooh wee. You can, oh my goodness, look at all of those. I don't know what I was expecting, but I kind of wasn't expecting that. I mean, pastel-y ones. I don't think I've ever seen pastel ones. Those are like super duper awesome. Got your, ooh, even some neutrals. It's got some browns. It's this blue. Is that the same blue? No, it's a shade. It's like a shade darker, not a ton darker. Then you got some brights. Got a couple of little black ones in there. These ones. These say Christmas project all over them. But yeah, got some colorful googly eyes and some plain Jane blacky ones. Yeah, I'll just set those there because I wanted to take this little ornament. Now I feel like, do I want to do a pastel ornament? A pastel pink, blue, and I don't know, you guys. I'm kind of shook. I'm shook. But we're going to use our hot little glue gun and we're going to add some decorative detail to our ornament. This is just a little styrofoam ornament, so we're going to have to be careful. The hot glue gun might actually melt that, and it's still on, so yay for that. Okay. So we're just gonna take this one step at a time. I'm gonna put a little drop there. Yep, see it definitely said I'm hot, but look at that, pops right in there. Just gotta hold it, and see, that's when those finger thingies come in handy, because they'll hold that in place while the glue dries. Okay, and don't worry about the stringies. They'll eventually go away. After everything's all dried up, you can peel those right off. Got a little bit of the gold in there. Let me grab my X-Acto knife, because it's got a nice handle on there. We'll just shove that right in there. And then we'll do a fun twist at the bottom. So let's put a little bit of glue here. Try not to shove it in this time. Okay. Put a little drop there. And you'll know when the glue starts to harden. It changes a little bit of color. Okay. That roll it like that. Oops. Sticky mess. Trying to move it before it's set, because I didn't have it in the right direction, so that should be good. Alright. So I just went through and made a crazy design on this styrofoam ornament, and it's, yeah, the glue's holding up really good. Of course, you know, well, okay. Words are hard. I know I used my glue stick, but glue sticks, you guys, they're pretty universal. I mean, if you get the little dinky ones at the Dollar Tree or wherever you buy them, they're all going to be pretty universal. You heat them up, you squeeze them out, and you get a project done. It works good on a fabric. It's holding our little fabric on there really nicely on our little wooden piece. It's holding it pretty good on the styrofoam. So any of your projects, this is plenty hot enough. So it will melt it. is pliable for a good amount of time, so you don't have to rush too much, which is super nice. We're always looking for that quality in a hot glue gun. We don't need to rush because it doesn't heat it up enough that we can actually work with it. I've had this on for almost 2 hours. This portion here is very hot. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty toasty. Back here is nice and cool. Okay, right here is where we start getting warm. And then again, this could cause burns bad enough to go to the doctor, so be careful with that. The trigger, it's nice. It's long. You can get 3 fingers in there, which was really nice. It is a little bit tough to squeeze, but then you are using the bigger ones. I always find that the bigger ones are a little bit harder to squeeze, but once you get it going, it's flowing, it's really good, and very, very, very low drip. Almost none while I was crafting. And the almost is because it just pooped out just a teeny bit, but not enough to drip down. So super good on that. Our light is still on. We can turn it off this way. We can unplug it. We can leave our plug plugged in and then just put this away in a different spot. Very nice to do your glue and set it down. That, you guys, it's not, I don't find it top heavy or anything. So, well, yeah, I mean, you can knock it over pretty easy, but if you're already grabbing for it, it's kind of nice. So, plugged in and everything. I didn't have to worry about the cord. You know, I've got plenty of room for that. For the $20-some, you guys, it's a pretty good little glue gun. And then it does take the little fatties, but it does come with a dozen of them. I basically used one, because remember I stuck my really long one in there, which is about 2 of these, and it did both of these projects. And it's, you can see it's still right there, so there's still quite a bit in there. But yeah, pretty excited that it did pretty good. I will use it, like I said, sporadically throughout the weeks until December when I do a giveaway. The pipe cleaners, typical pipe cleaners, clean, fluffy. They do expand once you let them loose and let them do their thing, you know. So yeah, they're just squished in here, but once you fluff them, I mean, they're pretty good. You can run your fingers over them and really fluff them. It hides the wire pretty decently. Let's see if we can show you on this purple one. We've got, see if we can't see. There's the metal piece, and then if we just floof it, it's still there, but not as predominant. So they're fluffy. They're good. You'll see me using them, especially like these. Look at these. Look how shiny they are. And a nice variety of color. I mean, you've got your pastels, which I don't think I've ever seen pastels, so that's pretty cool. We've got whites, pinks, brown. I mean, all the colors you can think of to do those little projects throughout your seasons of creating. I mean, look at that neon green. Ooh, I might have to steal all of those out. Look at how pretty those are. Ooh, and I know there's neon in that black. Look at that. Ooh, how pretty. Not too shabby. And then of course you got your little googly eyes that come with the pipe cleaners. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will put the link to the Amazon shop, BLEDS, BLEDS, Yeah, because bleed is 2 E's, so bled, I don't know. It's that one. We'll share that. They even have a pink version of this. It's a little bit more expensive. But yeah, so we will see you again on the channel. Thanks for hanging out with me. And again, December, I will be doing a giveaway for this hot glue gun. So be sure you're subscribed. Hang out, follow along with me. We do card crafts and stuff here. But yeah, not too shabby. Yeah. Alrighty. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.